Alright, let's do this shit, man. Grab that invite real quick. Damn, it's been 7 minutes. Alrighty then. Look at his X Factors real quick. This motherfucker. Yeah, ain't shit but Deshaun Watson. Alright. Channel. Share. Copy link. Facebook. Groups. QB Club. Write something. Paste. Post. Bam. Water bottle. Let's do this.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens.
Fuck me.
Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Houston Texans
got all white jerseys.
The winner gets a trip to sunny Arizona for Super Bowl 57.
All white jerseys,
the AFC title game is underway. And look at this.
Yes, sir.
Right away, a loose football.
Still out of bounds.
To play on the road in this league as it is.
Coaching adjustments.
On the road with a fumble on the opening kickoff. Just not the precedent you obviously want to set.
Not at all, and now it's just worse.
Oh, God damn, that's funny, man.
They've talked about it all week. From the time they start game planning for this one. Remember, going into hostile territory, we have to set the tone right in the beginning.
Oh, damn, Bevins.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Texans' 18-yard line.
That mic fell out.
And they run the option on 2nd down. Forced out to his left. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
No way! One that's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And he will take this all the way out past the 40-yard line. So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. After the interception, here's Watson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan.
Ooh, okay.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. And that's it.
How did he drop that?
Isaiah Coulter, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Well, he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Fighting through. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. A shotgun snap for Watson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, but what you're counting on is to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Now Jackson going to run. That'll be a gain of 15 yards, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. This is something that we've seen from Lamar Jackson since back in his Louisville days. He can be so dangerous with the RPO.
Yeah, and whoever designed the RPOs, it's almost like they had a guy like Lamar Jackson in mind because of his ability to do everything. He can tuck it and throw it. He can tuck it and run it. He can hand it off inside when he gets the right read. Bottom line is most teams want him to hand it off because when he takes off and goes, he can break down a defense.
Eluding the pressure right. Incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. It's third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Dalvin's going to take the handoff on the option. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
On the play, it's 4th down.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Another try after the 1st down sack. Watson, and he finds the tight end lead. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 23 yards the pickup there.
1st down, Texans.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
27 yards there, a 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
1st down.
Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Watson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. This is Logan. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. They run with Logan. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. On third down. It's Logan. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Texans will extend their lead. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly. And on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. A big play that time for the Ravens. 73 yards.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. And they'll try the option on first and goal. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4, second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal.
Third and goal.
A pretty big play now in this AFC Championship, third and goal. From the gun, Jackson flushed out right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Andrews there to make the grab. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score.
Fuck, I missed it.
That was a nice job there, feeling the pressure,
God damn
rolling
it.
out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Watson flush to his right. He's going to take off with it.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. Throw left side is complete to Reed. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Logan. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
At his 48-yard line.
He'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
First down.
Watson on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete here.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Watson finding a safety valve here. That's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Wow!
And he's going to get this inside
Oh,
the
my
30.
God.
16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
28-yard line.
AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Off of play action, it's Watson. On the move to his left. He'll try and run it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 3rd down, Logan. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
Texans.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll try the air now with Watson. He's coming, and he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Watson eluding the pressure right. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. Operating from the gun, Watson being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will.
He's hurdling and not fumbling.
Get this to the 14 as he'll
hurdling and not fumbling, dog.
Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
A 31-yard attempt.
Thanks it. Let's go.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
Gotta get points here, buddy.
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Dobbins. Josh Jones in on the stop.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
An option handoff here to Dobbins. Ross Blacklock on the tackle.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. This is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defense.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 61 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Justin Tucker lining up for the...
On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Their own 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after it early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Torch Humphrey?
Fuller, 65 yards.
Torched Humphrey like
and
that?
the Texans have retaken the lead.
Wowzers.
They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A two-play drive.
What did we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the 3rd quarter, but a moment ago, the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. They've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Jackson from the shotgun. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 48 yards.
27-yard line.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. A good rally to the football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there? Swarming to it and not allowing that to happen. Did not let him get downfield.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson buying time to his left. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans 16. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. He's going to try and take off with it. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it, and he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. So that
offensive pass interference? Like what?
There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. On 1st down, Watson. Throw left side complete. It's Fuller. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to green light that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
On 1st down, it's Logan. Stops shy of the 45 despite some powerful running. And the tackle that time by James Lynch.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run again with Logan.
Oh, my God, bro.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
You got to get out of that
Give
shit.
a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run on first down. Logan. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, Watson looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Logan. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he's going to lose yardage. Should be backed up to the 25. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
Oh, my, he pulled a damn D-lineman off.
Going to be intercepted.
Oh, my God.
Melvin Ingram, and they will take over.
Pulled a D-lineman off, bro. Jesus.
How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
On first down, it's Logan. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, he kind of just took the medicine there and took the 1 yard.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. The Texans on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Watson. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
Patrick Queen
With a big-time sack on third down, it's a loss of 7.
On for the field goal. A 36-yard.
And his kick is indeed good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10.
23.
So that's a big win. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. His third field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter. This possession, gigantic. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
39-yard line.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. A quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the 1st sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
On 2nd down, here's the option. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the 1st. Okay, take us to school here, Charles. On a play like that, pretty successful RPO. What's the quarterback looking at?
Basics, he's looking at the defensive end or the outside linebacker. If that player crashes down to take the running back, quarterback pulls it, runs to the outside end. Some teams, though, will read different players depending on defenses, but basically it's that outside player.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. It's their quarterback doing it himself from 9 yards out. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Texans 23, Ravens 20.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
You need one, baby.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the fourth quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a touchdown.
Hey, I needed that, boy.
It's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
Well, it's my kind of game. You know that.
This guy ran the wrong route, guarantee it. I was with a bubble screen.
As you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
And this one through the uprights and good.
Next to score, Ravens 27. Texans 23.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Ooh, doggy.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
It better not be roughing the passer.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already. And they're the holding goal.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Fuller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, Watson. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No gain on the
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. On 2nd down, it's Logan, and 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Working across midfield inside the 45. Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC championship. It's a 1st down. From the gun, Watson.
He gets this to Coulter complete.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
And 6 at the Ravens' 39-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson eluding the pressure right. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Back to throw. Steps away to his left.
Yes, sir.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job
One more play, boys.
extending the play, hoping
One more play, boys.
would come open downfield, but they never did.
Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson.
Oh, let's go, baby.
Complete. They had to
Next
go
coverage
for
on the ass, nigga.
Football back.
Doggy.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
At the 37-yard line.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Stupid ass forgot to put on true clock, so we just gonna sit here for a second or two.
Now an option play on 2nd down.
Rolling to it, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They go play action now. Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews.
Gotta be roughing the passer,
He's
bro.
going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Are you serious, dog?
That's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option.
And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
It's 4th down.
Fucking over penalty, bro.
Hunter Townsend as he gets this one away.
Taken from just outside the 30. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Incomplete. Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Watson now to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught inside the 5.
Oh, my God, bro.
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that would just about put a capper on this game.
Actually do that
So
shit.
for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience?
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Texans 30,
Oh, well.
Ravens 27.
Oh, well.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch taken here at the 5-yard line. Oh, interesting.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Really a great season. Not a whole lot to hang their head about.
Not at all. And, you know, the winning side, they're so ecstatic. They're going to the Super Bowl. But for the guys that we're talking about, they've got to figure out how it's going to go next year. Are they going to be motivated by this loss? Or will this loss linger and really make them, you know, make it tough for them to come out of the gate strong next year? Only time will tell. But they've got to find a way to use this loss and use it as motivation.
And that'll close the books on the
I called him a
championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
All I had to do was call cover for a drop. I've been good on my way to the Super Bowl. God damn. One empty, 4 verticals. Like, why on God's green earth did I call a blitz? Yeah, dog. I know it was, bro. Like that fucking RPO bubble. Shit fucked me up too. Here's the pick 6 that he's talking about, the RPO bubble. The wide receiver ran the wrong route, and literally just because it's open, you throw it. But he fucking ran upfield. yeah, that shit sucks, man. Boy. Tyree Phillips with a damn holding penalty on a big play that would have sealed the game. This motherfucker, boy. God damn it, Jim. Time to hit the advance button. He said, I bet you do feel like a dumbass. I'm gonna do the video for the Pro Bowl rosters.